Numberwang, the maths quiz that simply everyone is talking about. Our contestants today are Julie from Somerset and Simon, who is from Somerset. So, before we begin, Julie, any hobbies down there in Somerset?
Yes.
Simon?
No.
Great, OK. Well, if you're ready, let's play Numberwang. Julie to play first.
3.
9.
16.
12.
8.2.
4.
That's Numberwang, round 2. Simon to play first.
27.
30.
18.
54.
That's Numberwang. Let's go to the maths board. Julie?
I'll have the 4, the 6 and the 3.4.
That's Numberwang. We like those decimals, Julie. Simon?
I'd like the root 14 and the 12.
That's Numberwang, round 3. Julie to play first.
8 minus 4.
That's Numberwang. Simon?
109 times 17.
That's Numberwang. Julie?
47.
That's the Numberwang bonus. Triple Numberwang to Julie. So, Julie, you're ahead on 77. Simon, you trail on 83. Everything hinges on this final round. Yes, it's time for Wanganum. Let's rotate the board. Welcome back. Let's play Wanganum. Julie to play first.
43.
Simon?
27.
200.
3.
1.
1.
1.
1.
1.
1.
1.
1.
That's Wanganum! Oh, bad luck, Julie. You've been Wanganum. But, Simon, you are today's Numberwang. That's all from Numberwang, but until tomorrow's edition, stay Numberwang. And remember, out there, good Numberwang.
Bargains, 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 all this week at Diddle-de-dee. There's only 1 week left before the new Trade Descriptions Act comes into force, and that means it's bargains, bargains, bargains week at Diddle-de-dee. Like these popcorn bacon octopus shapes in glitter, only 99p. This butter-coloured sandwich dressing, only 99p. And 12 litres of value water, now with no bits, only 99p. You can taste the savings at Diddle-de-dee. Bargains, 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 while bargains last at Diddle-de-dee. You'll never guess where we've cut corners at Diddle-de-dee's bumper bargain family size giveaway. Like this chicken-style oven roaster, just £1.19. These lucky dip tins of textured style afters, just 10 for the price of 1. And this 3-litre bottle of fizzy tomato-style drink, only 49p. Diddle-de-dee. It all goes down the same hole.
And welcome to Numberwang, the maths quiz that's simply everyone. Joining me today are Julie from Northampton and Simon, who is also from Southampton. So, Julie, any funny stories to tell us?
Yes.
Simon?
No.
Great. Let's play Numberwang. And it's Simon to go first. Too slow. Julie?
38.
That's Numberwang. Let's move on to round 2. Imaginary numbers. Simon?
Twintington.
That's Numberwang.
1200 Neeb.
That's Numberwang.
Shinty 6.
Oh, bad luck, Simon. I'm afraid Shinty 6 is a real number. As in the popular phrase, I only have Shinty 6 days left to live. So, on to round 3. Julie, Simon, please take to the numberlines. And if I can have time on the clock, please. Let's play Number Bounce.
8.
93.
15.
70.
That's Numberwang. Take a number. Julie?
30.
That's Numberwang. Take a number. Simon?
3,249.
That's Numberwang. Take a number. Julie?
Not.
That's Numberwang. Take a number. Simon?
4.5.
That's Numberwang. Take a number. Oh, and I'm afraid we're out of time, so you'll have to put those last numbers back. Well, that's the end of Number Bounce. Well done, everyone. So, as we go into the final round, it's neck and neck because Julie is on 82 and Simon is also on 26. It's time for Wanganum. Let's rotate the board. Julie, Simon, welcome back. Let's play Wanganum. Julie, you go last. Simon?
44.
Julie?
404.
4.4.
444.4.
44.44.
40.
4.
That's Wanganum! Julie, you've been Wanganum, but Simon, you are today's Numberwang. More Numberwang tomorrow, but until then, stay Numberwang!
Ow!
My stomach.
Do you suffer from gut agony?
And my head.
Tension head? Got that bloated feeling?
Oh.
Inevitable wrinkles? The beginnings of lady moustache? And now you've pissed yourself again? Women, you're leaking, aging, hairy, overweight, and everything hurts. And your children's clothes are filthy. No wonder men long for other, less clammy women. For God's sake, sort yourself out.
Now I'm free to live my own life, my way.
Men, shave and get drunk. Because you're already brilliant.
Hello and welcome to Numberwang. And today is a very exciting edition of Numberwang because it's our 9,341st program. Well, joining me to play this very special game of Numberwang are two brand new contestants, Julie from Durham and Simon, who is from space. Well, let's get on. It's time for round one. Let's play Numberwang. Julie to go first.
9.
14.
That's Numberwang. And before we move on to round two, a quick word from Giles Brandreth, who's with us all week in Number Corner. So, Giles, any funny number stories for us?
Yes. Once I ate 18 cakes.
More from Giles later. And Giles' story is particularly apt for our next round. It's time for Number Scoff. In front of you are 2 plates of edible numbers, and Julie, as the winner of the last round, you go last. So it's Simon to play first.
6.
That's Numberwang, scoff a number. Julie?
17.
That's Numberwang.
7.7.
That's Numberwang.
50.
That's Numberwang, tuck in. Oh, Belshwang for Simon, which means double number points. And at the end of that round, neither of you have eaten a number 4, so bad luck. Just time for a quick word from Giles.
3.
Priceless. Well, let's look at the scores, and it's absolutely neck and neck because both of our contestants are on 48, apart from Julie, who's on 12. So, that could all change in the final round. It's time for Wanganum. Let's rotate the board. Let's play Wanganum. Simon?
6.
2.
6.
71.
6.
14.
6.
8,709.324.
Sorry, I was miles away. I think Simon got Wanganum ages ago. Did you say 6?
Yes.
That's Wanganum! Julie, you have been Wanganum. But Simon, thou art Lord Simon of Numberwang. That's all from Numberwang today. Just time for a last word from Giles.
Number wank.
It's Numberwang. Fuck. Oh, priceless. Well, until next time, from all of us here, good Numberwang.
Let's hear it for the dreamers. The ones who think anything is possible. This is for the thrill seekers. The excitement lovers who think you can never have too much fun. The ones who live for today. And who think big, not small. Welcome to the lottery way of thinking. Think lottery.
Welcome to another edition of Numberwang, the numbers show that simply everyone is talking about. Yes. Let's welcome our 2 contestants. It's Julie from Anglesey and Simon, who's from Anglesey. So, Julie, do any singing up there in Anglesey?
Yes.
Simon?
No, 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 I don't sing in Anglesey. Why would I sing? For can't you see, I cannot sing.
Oh, what a shame. Right, bit of a change this week on Numberwang because instead of starting with round 1, we're going to start with round 1. So, let's play Numberwang. Julie, you go first.
7.
Simon?
2.
46.
8.
1.5.
Nope, none of those are Numberwang.
50.
No.
9.
Naught.
No.
1,000,000.
No.
Infinity.
No.
Infinity and a half.
You can't have infinity and a half.
Oh, 5.
Simon?
6.2785.
No.
1.5.
You've already said that.
Vase.
That's not a number, Julie.
I can't think of any more numbers.
Well, what a situation we have here. Unprecedented in the history of Numberwang. That alarm means it's been 3 whole days without anyone getting Numberwang, which means we have a sudden death tiebreak. Julie, Simon, please step into the pods of sudden death. The rules are simple. The one of you to die first wins. Okay, Julie, Simon, are you both ready? Then let's release the number gas. You may be interested to know that today's number gas is made from the number 2, which you may remember from school is deadly to humans. Yes, Julie's gone. That is Numberwang. Well done, Julie. Simon desperately trying to inhale the deadly number gas there, but it's too little too late. Simon, you've lost. Join us next time for more Numberwang, but until then, good Numberwang!
Oh, well, that's brilliant. Thank you. Great news, guys. The bank have agreed the loan.
Oh, that's great.
So now we can go ahead and start up our own dry cleaning business.
Great! No more working for other dry cleaners.
Damn it, this isn't booze!
Are you an Olympic athlete who craves a proper drink at the end of a race? You know, like in the good old days? Then you need Glucosade Port. The world's first alcoholic isotonic drink.
Wow, I'm fully recovered and smashed. Look at these other athletes with their water. They're just fully recovered. The fools?
Glucosade Port rehydrates your body and then dehydrates it again at the same time. It doesn't help athletes perform better, but it makes them think they're performing better.
Oh no, honestly, I run much better when I'm pissed. No!
Guten Abend und willkommen zu Numberwang. Mit mir heute sind Juli, der ist ein Hamburger, und Simon, der ist ein Frankfurter. Juli, wie geht's?
Nein.
Simon?
Ja.
Und jetzt, Round 1. Lass uns Numberwang spielen. Simon geht zuerst.
2.
Das ist Numberwang.
8.
Das ist Numberwang.
23.
Das ist Numberwang. Round 2. Nummerhosen. Kommen Sie her, Simon und Juli. Sehr gut. Juli, Sie haben 12, 13 und 8, aber Simon, Sie haben 2.389.411. Ah, danke, danke. Als wir fangen das letzte Round an, Juli hat 17 und Simon hat ein bisschen mehr mit 16,974. Also, lass uns Wangenom spielen. Rotiere das Brett.
Is it set? Is it set?
Juli, Simon, jetzt ist die Zeit, Wangenom zu spielen. Bevor wir anfangen, darf ich Ihnen beide sagen, good luck.
Oh, thanks very much.
Ach, das habe ich gewusst! Nehmen Sie weg! Juli, Sie sind gefangen, aber Simon, Sie sind heutiger Wangenom! Also, das ist alles für Numberwang heute. Morgen kommen
wir wieder, aber bis dann, bleib Numberwang!
Bleib Numberwang!
1994, the year of putting a bit of a kink in the handle. Sales up by 8%. 1997, the year of putting some of the bristles in diagonally.
Hello, I'm a Mac.
And I'm a PC.
And we're Microsoft Office.
Hello, guys. Why are you standing over there?
PC, you know I run Microsoft Office. Have for years.
Okay, joke's over. Funny stuff. Excel, back to work.
I don't see a ring on this finger.
Come on, PowerPoint.
You're not the boss of me.
All right, I'll make it fun. We'll do a quarterly report.
Awkward. Welcome to Wordwang, the spin-off series with a difference, and that difference is words. Joining me tonight are Julie from Yorkshire and Simon, who is from a factory and made from a special metal. So, Julie, ever killed a man?
No.
Simon?
Yes.
Great, let's play Wordwang. Round one, Julie to play first.
Shed.
Trowel.
Buzz.
Sorry, are you buzzing in?
No.
That's Wordwang. Simon?
Smear.
Towards.
Fastidious.
That's Wordwang. On to round three, animals. Simon?
Mattress.
That's Wordwang.
However.
That's Wordwang.
Deforesting.
That's Wordwang.
Lineage.
Oh, bad luck, Julie. That's not an animal. You lose 2 letters. So, Uli, it's you to start as we move on to the word board. Today's categories, countries of the world.
I'll take Bithynia, Finland, and the Independent Republic of Webb.
That's Wordwang. Simon?
Now I'll have Mimji, Wantistan, and Ireland.
Oh, bad luck, Simon. I'm afraid Ireland's not a vegetable. You lose 3 letters. So, as we enter the final round, Im, you're leading with tarpaulin, and Uli, you're trailing with H. It's time for you both to face the word wangerator. Let's rotate the board. Welcome back to the word wangerator. Word up, Im.
Brisket.
Oh, good. Uli?
Parallel.
Nice.
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 Nearly.
Almost.
Pinch.
Embolden.
Arbitrarily.
Oh.
Crevice.
Crevasse.
Cravat.
Tie.
Yes, that is word wang! Im, you've beaten the word wangerator, making you today's word wang. Uli, you've been word wangerated, making you today's anti-word wang. Until tomorrow, good word wang!
15 years we've been waiting for them to fit that.
I'm bored.
I'm bored as well.
Come on, kids, it can't be that bad. There must be something you want to do.
I want to play Numberwang.
Me too.
But kids, you know we can't do that. Numberwang is for the television only. Playing Numberwang at home would infringe copyright law, thus depriving people of legitimate royalties and jeopardising future game show production, and could result in a prison sentence of up to 20 years under the Game Show Criminality Act of 1998.
How about playing Cucumberwang?
No, Timmy, because that would be shit.
Hey kids and mum and dad, I'm the actual real host of Numberwang, and I've got a question for you. Do you sometimes wish you could play Numberwang at home but without the risk of going to jail? Well now, with the release of the official Numberwang Play Numberwang at Home Numberwang board game, you can play Numberwang at home on a board. Look!
Our days of misery and boredom are over. It's Numberwang in a box.
Hooray, Wang! I might even stop my affair.
It's got everything you'll find in the program you love. It's got a board. It's got numbers. It's got 2 400-sided dice. It's got special hosting accessories so you can be just like the real thing. And there are all 37 volumes of the rules. So you can say, that's Numberwang with confidence.
Free. Is that Numberwang?
Well, let's see.
even comes with a real rotating board.
Let's rotate the board.
What's on the other side, kids?
It's an apple!
The actual official Numberwang board game for everyone from ages 8 to 88.
Sorry, Nan.
And at a price of just £238.91, now every day can be a Numberwang day.
That's Numberwang!
Hello, and you're watching Numberwang Night here on BBC Two. Coming up in an hour, Wangs for the Memory, where we'll be discussing how Numberwang has been used to combat dementia. But first, a history of Numberwang.
I'm standing on hallowed ground. This is the famous Numberwang basement at the BBC. In that corner was the great Alan Turing's desk, where he sat for many months after the Second World War, tragically trying to de-gay himself with a laser. In more tolerant times, it was just over there in the late 1960s where David Frost reputedly had sex with the number 11 on a mattress. He swears to this day that it was 16. And of course, as you all know, this is the home of Colosson, the Numberwang computer, which calculates whether or not it is Numberwang.
That's Numberwang.
8 minus 4.
That's Numberwang, Simon.
109 times 17.
That's Numberwang, Julie.
47.
That's the Numberwang bonus.
Today, Numberwang is a vast global franchise like McDonald's, U2 and the Catholic Church all rolled into one. But few would guess that it came from the relatively humble beginnings of not yet existing. All that changed in 1936 here at Cambridge University, where philosopher and logician Bertrand Russell was contemplating the mysteries of existence.
I had spent the morning proving to myself that my chair existed so that I could sit down when it suddenly struck me. How do we really know whether it is or it is not Numberwang? On my desk, I saw a jug, and in a flash of inspiration, I knew I had solved it. Smashing the jug, lest anyone copy my work, I went across to the rooms of my very good friend Wittgenstein. I opened the door, and I said to him, quite simply, "That's Numberwang." As I remember, he cried.
After the publication of Russell's 1400-page treatise, It Is Numberwang, it was quickly optioned by the BBC and turned into a game show.
Good evening, and welcome to a new piece of the endlessness which we're calling Numberwang.
However, due to the incredible complexity of the mathematics involved, it proved impractical.
Miss Julie?
7.
We'll just have to check that with the boffins. Was that Numberwang?
It'll take a few hours, I'm afraid.
Well, in the meantime, some music.
Fortunately, the war intervened, and at Bletchley Park a tremendous discovery was invented, and simultaneously a tremendous invention discovered.
It's now or never, Tom. Run the sequence.
Righto. 4, 8, 15, 162, 3,420.
That's Numberwang! Good God. It actually works. It actually bloody works, you genius.
I say, chaps, you don't suppose we could use this machine for anything else, do you?
Like what?
I don't know. Something to help with the war or something.
And so Colosson was born. After the war, Colosson's creators supervised the fitting of head, arms, legs and laser cannons in order to transport it to the BBC, where in 1949, Numberwang returned triumphantly to our screens.
Hello. Welcome to Numberwang with me, Robert Robinson, and the world's first commercial Numberwang solving computer, Colosson.
I am Colosson.
Indeed you are. Round 1, Miss Julie to play first.
7.
Could it be Numberwang? Colosson?
No.
Would that it were Numberwang. Alas, it is not. Mr. Simon?
Numberwang quickly became the most popular game in Britain, and newspapers got in on the act by publishing daily Numberwang puzzles for their readers.
That was a tough one today.
Yes, tricky.
That's Numberwang!
Oh, damn it, Reg always gets it first.
And Numberwang continued to grow in popularity despite a brief period in the 1960s when Colosson attempted to take over the world.
Round 2, fish numbers. Julie?
E11.
Let's ask Colosson. Where's he gone? Oh my God, Colosson's loose!
I am Colosson. I am Numberwang. The world is Numberwang. Therefore I am the world. You must all die.
Luckily, Colosson's designers had foreseen this eventuality and built in a failsafe whereby Colosson would shut down if he was shown a picture of a chicken.
I am Colosson. I am Numberwang. The world is Numberwang. I am Larry.
And so, with Colosson back under control, Numberwang established itself as the best program ever made and spawned numerous versions across the globe in countries like Australia, such as New Zealand,
It's Numberwang.
Australia itself,
Oh mate, that's Numberwang.
and even America.
Yes, that is a number.
Which is why today, wherever you go in the world, you'll always hear people say, "Take it away, Colosson." Oh my God! Colosson's escaped! He's loose! There's my picture of a chicken. Where is he?
You are not Numberwang. You must die. Television is not Numberwang. Television must die.